Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to work on molar mass, practice sheet number 2, problem number 7. So again, we're going to do the nomenclature for this one right here. And if I look at it, I see parentheses right off the bat. For us, that means that the first part is a polyatomic ion. And because there's more than one element after that, that means the second part is also a polyatomic ion. So when we have two polyatomic ions, we just name them. We don't have to worry about Roman numerals. There are no type 2 if the first one's a polyatomic ion. So let's just go ahead and look at our packet. We'll look at the very last page and we'll figure out what it is. So we're just going to have to name this polyatomic ion and this one right here. So that's what we're going to look for. So let's go ahead and go to the packet. Pull the packet up, get all the way to that last page. All the way to that last page. And we're going to find NH4 and SO4. So NH4, right there it is, already highlighted in blue. So that is ammonium. And then let's go to SO4. Here's the S's over here. We're going to go down. Don't ask me why we have these other things in here, but there they are. There's SO4 right there. It's highlighted too. Sulfate. So we're going to call this one ammonium sulfate. So let's go back. There it is, ammonium sulfate. So we're going to write that in there. And that is the nomenclature. It is that easy. Just got to know where to look. Right? So we're going to go ahead and write all of our elements that we have. We have nitrogen, we have hydrogen, we have sulfur, and we have oxygen. So there are elements, 1, 2, 3, 4. We know we have 4 elements. We have 4 capital letters. Okay, so now we just got to figure out how many of each one that we have. We have nitrogen. I have nitrogen right here. It looks like there's 1, but I have 2 ammonium ions. So that means I have 2 nitrogens. Okay, hydrogens, I have 4 hydrogens right here, but I have 2 ammonium ions. So 4 times 2 is 8. So we're going to go ahead and put 8 in there. And then sulfur, I have sulfur right here. There's no subscript, so that's 1. Do I multiply by 4? No, I don't, because there's no parentheses like we did in the first one. So there's only 1 sulfur ion, or sulfur atom. And then oxygen, we look over here, we see 4, okay, because this 4 goes with the previous one, doesn't go with all of them. Okay, so that just means we have 4 oxygens. So we're going to go back over here and we're going to figure out the weight of nitrogen, hydrogen, sulfur, and oxygen. Okay, this is where working with the periodic table or possibly memorizing the periodic table can help you out, but we don't expect you to do that, but we expect you to know how to figure out the answer. I know what the answer is to each and every one of them. 14, 1, 32, and 6. So let's see if I'm right. So we'll go back to our packet. And again, good thing we have the packet. Don't have to memorize everything. Go back to the periodic table. Pull up the periodic table. And we said nitrogen was 14. Hydrogen was 1. Sulfur was 32. And oxygen is 16. Hey, look at that. Sometimes I do think I feel smart. So we have 14, 1, 32, 16. So do I just total these up? No, I don't. I have to come over here and put in the total this way. So 14 times 2 is, you got it, 28. 8 times 1 is 8, if you said it. 32 times 1 is, oh, that's easy one, 32. And then 16 times 4 is, well, 2 times 16 is 32. We double that, we end up with, you got it, 64. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to write in our molar mass is going to equal all these numbers up here if I tally them together. So we're going to go ahead and tally these together, and we're going to make it a little bit easier for us, and we're going to use a calculator. Again, sometimes this calculator doesn't quite work, but this one up here only works if we put in the right buttons, or right numbers. So 28 plus 8 plus 32 plus 64. What does that equal? 132. Let's double check that again. 28 plus 8 plus 32 plus 64 equals 132. 132. Oh, that's not right. There we go, 132. And what is it? It's grams of what? Ammonium sulfate. So I'm going to go ahead and copy my ammonium sulfate right here. We're going to just copy that, and then we're going to just go ahead and paste it down here. Now, again, if I make a mistake in any of these numbers, this number is going to be wrong. So we need to make sure that we do this. So if you catch me make a mistake in the video like this, hey, give you extra credit for you identifying it and tell me where I made the mistake. So good luck on any of them. I can go back to the other ones if I made mistakes on it. I did make mistakes on your practice sheets. Now I'm going to show you the answers. Why did I do that? I did that because I don't want you to just copy what's down there. I want you to calculate it out. If you don't know what it is, get to the video. The video should tell you. Are we done? Oh, no, we're not done. We're going to go ahead and highlight. Remember, I always want to highlight. We're going to highlight the answer, mark it there. Bam, now we're done. There we go. As always, hey, go Mohawks. Nelson out.